Rockeyez would like to welcome Wally Stocker. Hey, man, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, Brian. How you doing, man?
Very good, very good. You had a long, cherishing career, and it's still going with the new babies. Tell me in the beginning, when you first started, I know it's a while back, but I mean, did you always want to play guitar? Did you want to sing? Did you want to play drums? What did you want to do when you were a kid?
No, I always wanted to play guitar. I love the drums, but that was never really me, you know.
Right.
No, I wanted to play guitar from an early age, probably about 9 or 10. We had an old guitar laying around the house that nobody was using. It was just collecting dust, you know, and I started fiddling around with it and sort of teaching myself a few things about it, and, you know, learned how to tune it and started discovering the easier chords, and sort of it grew from there. You know, it's kind of self-taught. Never really went to guitar lessons or anything, and just, you know, like I say, just self-taught.
Cool. Now, when you were in school, how were your grades? Did you get along with the other kids? Did you play sports? Tell me a little bit about your youth.
Yeah, I always got along with the other kids. I used to play sports. Of course, being from Britain, you know, it was all about soccer over there. That was the sort of number one sport. So yeah, I used to play a lot of soccer as a kid, and actually I left school at 15. I couldn't wait to start working and, you know, earning my own money.
Right.
So as far as grades, you know, I didn't really get to that, but
right.
I got along with everybody. It was
cool.
Cool. Of course, that was a long time ago now.
Yeah, definitely. For me too. You know. So, tell me about your very first job.
Let me see. It was just a pretty mundane job.
Right.
You know, being 15, 16 years old, it was not really the most exciting job that I could get, but, you know, I wanted to earn some money, and it was just a factory job, you know, in the stock room there, helping out, and you know, moved on from there. Actually, I was by the time I was 17, I was training to be a auto mechanic. You know, just as like an apprentice. You know, started off sort of making the tea and cleaning the tools, and sort of worked my way up to with quite a bit of knowledge about cars, but of course back in those days cars were a lot simpler to work on than they are these days, you know.
Oh, definitely. You know, now when you first started with the babies and stuff like that, in the early days, was it really hard trying to break into music?
Yeah, I guess it was. You know, there was some fierce competition going around London at that time, you know. So, you know, everybody wanted to, you know, do live shows. Back then, you know, we would play like the pubs and the clubs and the wine bars, you know, and things like that. But, yeah, I mean, there was lots of entertainment every night across London, you know. So the music scene was, you know, really sort of happening at that point, you know.
Cool. Now you're bringing back the babies once again with a little bit of a lineup change. So you got Tony Brock still with you, but tell me about the other two new members.
Yeah, well, we've got John Bazzajo on lead vocals and bass guitar. A wonderful singer. We auditioned a lot of singers, and brought John back probably 2 or 3 times, and we were really really impressed with him and his attitude and, you know, the whole sort of charisma about him. And, you know, he was like the obvious choice at the end there. And, you know, we're really glad that we managed to persuade him into joining up with us.
Right.
And we've also added JP Savoni on second sort of lead guitar, rhythm guitar. He's from Italy, actually. He's an Italian guy. He used to play with Buddy Miles, and sort of renowned for his session and studio work here in LA. And so he had been working with Tony at Tony's studio for a little while. And you know, when we decided to sort of give this another shot, as far as, you know, reforming the Babies, we invited JP, you know, to see if he was interested, and he jumped at the idea, and so he was also in as, you know, second guitar player.
Right, right. Now, you know, a lot of these bands are coming back from the 80s and 70s and stuff. You know, why is the reason why you expect all these bands coming back, especially the Babies?
The reason, you said?
Yeah, well, why are all these bands starting to come back again?
Well, in our case, you know, it was really just to bring the music back again. You know, you know, we've been away for over 30 years, and you know, but people still love the music from back then, and you know, really, that's what this whole reformation of the Babies is really all about. It's about bringing back the music as opposed to the actual, you know, musicians in the band. And I think that probably goes for a lot of the bands that are coming back right now. You know, people still love that stuff from years ago, and you know, as the bands get older and more mature, they kind of put their past behind them, you know, their differences, and you know, enjoy sort of bringing back the music that people still want to hear.
Oh, very much, very much. Was there any problem, like you keeping the name The Babies?
No, I don't think so. I don't foresee anything, any problems there.
Cool, cool. Now, you're working on new material. I read a little bit about, you know, what kind of production are fans going to expect, or, you know, have you started pre-production or whatever?
We haven't, we've been knocking a few songs around, you know, in between rehearsals and down at the studio, and yeah, we got some new songs, pretty much along the lines of, you know, what we've done in the past, and you know, we want to sort of incorporate that sound still, you know, and that's our sort of identity, if you like. So we don't want to lose that. So, you know, there are songs that are kind of like Isn't It Time and Back on My Feet, you know, and there's also some harder songs, pretty much the way we used to do things. Try and mix it up a bit, you know.
Will you tour?
Probably in the new year now. Yeah, we got some dates lined up for the rest of this year, but I think we're probably going to, you know, go more full on in 2014.
Cool, cool. Is there anything special coming up you like to talk about?
Well, we had we're playing down on the Rockeyez Theater on Sunset Strip, the September 19th, Thursday night, the 19th. So I think it's like a couple of weeks away tomorrow, actually. So that's coming up. And there are some other dates that we've announced. They're up on the website right now. So you know, I'm mainly looking forward to, you know, doing this Roxy show, and then, you know, hopefully onward and upward from there, you know.
Right, definitely. Well, Wally, you know, I appreciate you giving me a little chat today about the inside of the new babies, and I congratulate you for reforming the babies. I think fans are going to enjoy it.
Yes, I think so too. You know, we played over at the Canyon Club over there in Calabasas, California, last month, which was our first show in over 30 years, and it went over very, very well. Everybody had a good time, you know. It was a packed house, and everybody, you know, enjoyed it, and you know, they haven't forgotten the songs. They were singing along. They knew every lyric of every song, and, you know, didn't sit down all night. So that sort of made us feel good after all this time, you know.
Cool. Well, congratulations, and thank you for the little chat. You have anything?
All right, bud.
You have anything to say to the fans out there?
Well, I'd like to say, you know, if you can make it down at the Roxy on the 19th, we'd sure love to see you down there. And don't forget to go to the babiesofficial.com website, which is pretty much up to date now, and you can read all about upcoming gigs, and you can view our new video, and you can also hear our new single that we've released on our website also.
Cool. Thanks very much, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.